Yeah, I was, but I'll say it off stream because some people wanted to check on me because I was, after that bottle of alcohol they saw I was drinking. Just gotta wait for my phone to cooperate. Remember, Doug's working with technology from WCW. Hello there, dear viewers. It is the DOUG. Told you I'd be streaming. You just had to give me some time. Time after time. By the way, I am going to be the next Florida State head coach because, well, if anything, if everything went wrong for him today, they lost badly again. And by the way, we got Tasic with us. Say hello, Tasic.
Hello.
But not only that, if you didn't see his press conference after, the fire alarm went off doing it. So I think the fire alarm was trying to tell him, yeah, you're fired, get out. Which, I don't think that's going to be a surprise. I think he's going to be fired, particularly because he just lost to Memphis, his former team. But the question's going to be, when will it be? I'm going to say at the end of the season, but I wouldn't be surprised if we wake up in the morning on Monday and find out he got fired tomorrow or Monday. And I'm just going to take a guess. College game day will probably be at the Tennessee-Oklahoma game next week.
That is correct. They done announced it.
I figured they were waiting to see how everything lined it up today. I went 6-0 in college this week. Yay, so that puts me at 16-6. So at least college went well.
I think I only got like 2 games correct this week.
What scares me though is because I went 16-0, 6-0 this week. I'm like, great, watch it be next week. I lose all 6 games. Which, by the way, for people watching, I just want a heads up. Next week's games we got is Nebraska, Illinois, Maryland, Villanova, Memphis, Navy, Oklahoma State, Utah, Tennessee, Oklahoma, and then Fresno State and New Mexico. Avocados from Mexico. So I had to do it. I have bad humor. But just take a look at some of the scores throughout the day. Notre Dame woke up today and won 66-7. Maryland just beat Virginia. Missouri barely got by Boston College. Oregon Ducks handled their business. Utah handled theirs. Duke barely beat UConn. Virginia Tech did its same thing with Old Dominion. Georgia barely got by Kentucky. So, do we think Georgia's going to go down in the poll a bit or stay at number 1 after this performance?
They will drop to number 2.
Okay, because I know Ohio State was off, so I'd say Texas might move to 1.
Texas to number 1. Georgia to 2, and then Ohio State at 3.
I agree. Colorado won 28-9. And currently being played right now, BYU is beating Wyoming 34-7 at the end of the third quarter there. California is winning 7-3 against San Diego State in the middle of the second quarter. Also in the second quarter, Fresno State is beating New Mexico State 21-0. And just as a heads up, that is the lows. Those are the last 3 games we have for college this week. Trying to see, I thought there was like some kind of, okay, besides Florida State losing, which I have a friend, they could actually, I have a perfect punishment. Since Florida State is sucking and Florida Gators are sucking and they play against each other later this season, I think we should make that a special game. Winner of the team gets to fire their head coach. Loser of the game has to keep their head coach for another 3 years.
Well, I'm pretty sure both coaches are on the fence right now, so
Well, yeah, but that's why I said
don't matter.
that's why we need to
It
make
don't
that game
matter if you
special.
win or lose. I think they're both going to get fired anyway.
I know, but that's why I said the loser of that game should be forced to keep their coach for another 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
You would see so many points scored in that game, it's not even funny. If they did that. Oh.
But Florida would win that,
Yeah, Florida would.
just from what I've seen from Florida State.
And I might be wrong on this, so if anybody wants to correct me, I'd rather be corrected in this. I think Florida State might have a chance to do something I've never seen in college football before. A team goes from being undefeated during the regular season to losing every game the following season.
Well, they're already off to a great start.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Originally, I was worried about that game when Notre Dame would go against them, but I'm like looking at Florida State now. I ain't worried about shit.
Well, if they put in their backup quarterback, they wouldn't have that much issues. Their defense is good. Like, their defense is doing what it needs to do. It's their offense that's not capitalizing.
Yeah.
And if I
I'm,
was a defensive player, I would definitely be looking at the transfer portal for next year.
yeah, I agree. And I'm going to say this, and I'm sure if everyone's going to say, Doug, you're just saying this because you hate the SEC. I want to say this, because I decided to finally watch the LSU game once I had my internet working again. Was it just me, or did it feel like the refs were trying to help LSU win that game today against South Carolina near the end?
It was a welcome to the SEC. That's all I gotta say.
Because I was like, man, South Carolina's played better than them the entire game, and now you mean to tell me this has happened? I was like, something smells rotten.
Listen, I was expecting Georgia to absolutely blow Kentucky out of the water, but let me tell you, I watched the last 15 minutes of that game, and then refs were hardcore for Kentucky, like big time.
So I wasn't imagining that either, because that's what made me not stop the stream immediately, because I was like, okay, I want to see the end of this.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that the refs were for Kentucky.
Excuse me, fogging my throat.
But I think that's the first time I've ever seen Georgia's coach get as red as he did.
Yeah, I think he was. If they would have lost that game, I think he would have. We really saw somebody have human combustion tonight.
Oh, he said he's going to lay into him in practice this week.
I kind of don't blame him.
He's like, I guess the team didn't understand when I told them all week, hey, don't underestimate them. And what they do, they underestimated them. And here we
Yeah.
are, struggling to keep the lead. Like, yeah.
If it was any other team they were facing tonight, I don't know if they would have won.
But anyway, Tennessee did great today.
Yeah,
No complaints.
I still can't believe they did an onside kick in that game. I mean, that's disrespectful, man. I was like, come on, you're already killing these guys.
It caught me and my stepdad off guard. I'm like, where'd this come from?
I was like, are you doing this just to piss off Oklahoma fans, saying this is what we're going to do to you next week? But we shall see.
do think Tennessee's going to be coming with a vengeance next week.
Yeah. I mean, I already know who I'm picking in that game based on what I've seen so far the last few weeks, respectively.
I have a bias, so you already know who
You,
I'm
you
picking.
got a bias, yeah. I already know you're picking Tennessee. I will say though, congratulations to my mom's mail-in Tubbs for beating Virginia tonight. Mostly good job to Liberty as well, winning their game. Got to try to remain nice to the local team, at least one of them anyway. And Virginia Tech won, beating Old Dominion. I know that made Travis happy.
That's one of the only games I got right.
Well, we know there's always next week.
Yep. Anyway, Texas starting quarterback is out. I don't know if you've seen that or not.
I did. And then one of the Manning children Manning people got put in. Which I will say, though, if I'm Wisconsin, though, you're going to have to hope you get a good, your backup plays good because that's what helped Wisconsin today. Because I was watching that game and that opening drive, they were playing great. It made you think, oh, Alabama's actually in trouble. And then quarterback for.
I thought I was in the same boat.
Yeah, and once the quarterback went down, that whole team just died, unfortunately. It's like, yep, we give up.
Don't worry, Nico had us worried there for a little bit. He was playing very aggressively. There was one hit I was surprised he even got up from. He stood up immediately. I'm like, whoa. Would be me.
Well, we know if it was me at this point with the way my back and legs are, I think if somebody just blows on me, I'm going to fall over and drop. At least I'm honest with that. In 2-minute warning here in Kansas City, I am beating Tampa. I'm Tampa Bay beating Kansas City 28-7. And that's going to be another touchdown for Evans. Not Evans, Sterling Shepard, my mistake. But we know we got Sunday games, and I can let everyone know this officially after looking it up this morning. Yeah, I'm not really happy with the games I'm getting to a degree, at least 1 o'clock games. I mean, I get to watch my mom's Ravens and the Raiders tomorrow, so that makes me, or today in about another 4 minutes, so that makes me happy. But once again, I don't get to watch the Cowboys or Saints because I live in Virginia and I'm stuck watching the Redskins taking on the Giants. And I believe, and then as far as for the late game, I am stuck with Chiefs and Bengals tomorrow. So I get to have the Taylor Swift channel on all day.
Who?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
If it wasn't for the fact I drank alcohol Saturday and I had my doctor's appointment Monday, I'd be doing the drinking game, take a shot every time they mention, show Taylor Swift or anybody brings it up. And then I'd be like, well, my kidneys would be dead. So I'm not going to do that. I've learned my lesson from doing stupid drinking games out there a few years ago. Let's check stats real quick because I need to check player stats. Which I'm sure somebody's going to be like, Doug, when are you going to do the drinking challenge again? Where somebody leaves a comment, it ain't going to be this year. I can tell you that. Right now, my kidneys want to live. Well, we're beating Kansas City here, so I guess Taylor Swift must not be at the game for her Travis Kelsey. Oh, wow, looks like the Atlanta Falcons beat the Cowboys this particular week in the game.
Woohoo.
Congrats. And the Chargers beat Cleveland 31-7. Oh my God. Good, I will say, yeah, you won 31-24. Good job. I will say this, though. When that Florida State-Florida game happens, man, I plan on having alcohol with me and doing a shot every time you actually see somebody do something correct. I think you, me, Mystic, and everybody else needs to be in the chat party that day and just watch the game and take a shot every time.
Wow. I didn't even realize that they was remastering. Oh my gosh, it's right there at the tip of my tongue.
Like,
Dead Rising.
yeah, that got yeah, I think that comes out in a few weeks, doesn't it?
I think so.
I know we got that. There's a Shadows of the Dam that comes out later this year. Glover as well. So a lot of old school games getting a chance to come back to the light, and that's incomplete because Mike Evans didn't want to get open. You a-hole. Good job, Evans. Good job. I think I just got to throw at least one more pass to you and Shepard, and then everyone's got 4 catches for the day at least so far. Yep. Granted, our tight end does not have a touchdown yet. Wah, 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 wah. I hope it's my phone that froze and not the stream just didn't crash, because I will cry. It's like, damn, it's like, my phone, it's like every time I do a live stream, my phone does not like to cooperate. I blame having cricket and living out in the boon parts fucking unknown. Oh, I did find out one of my good buddies I know from my video game convention days, he's actually going to be moving to Virginia soon, so I'll have more people to hang out with. And if I sound tired or anything, guys, I'm going to be honest, I haven't had a good few weeks. My lower back and legs have been killing me. I should probably not even be streaming tonight. I should be trying to actually get some sleep. Because I haven't had... How can I say this? I know most people may not understand when I say about this. I've gotten sleep, but it hasn't been good sleep. It's mostly been... I'll go to sleep for like an hour or so, wake up yelling in pain and crying into a pillow because of how bad my back and legs are. I haven't had a good 7-8 hours. I'll get maybe one good hour, then wake up and be up for 3 to 4 hours in pain. So don't get old people and do not have health issues, which I know that's impossible to actually do. Now, to my viewers and Tasek, I'm going to throw this out there because somebody actually said this to me on YouTube today on ESPN's comment section. Oh no, Mike Evans is hurt. No, no, Evans, you better be cramping. Somebody actually said, because I said, the Florida State head coach would get fired at the end of the season. And he said, oh, you're being generous. I said, I'm trying to be nice. But then somebody else said, here's what's going to happen. He's going to get fired, and then Deion Sanders is going to leave Colorado and go to Florida State. So, do you think Deion Sanders would do that if the job
No.
opens? I don't either. I mean, I think he likes what he has in Colorado. There's not as much pressure on, and he's able to control the media a little bit better there. If that makes... Because if he goes to Florida, he's not going to be able to control the media that down there.
Exactly.
I can't talk right now. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Sterling Shepard needs one catch. Again, I've said this before since we've lost our main running back White in week 1 of the season. I like Bucky O'Hare, but he just doesn't do a lot of yardage. He only gets he'll break one big long one, and then it's just like 5 to 10 yards, 5 to, not even 10, 5 to 6. All right, I don't see Evans. Did he get out? Don't tell me he's hurt for the rest of the game. Oh, that's right. You can't see the injury report in this particular motor after the game's over. Ugh. Oh, that sucks. Of course, I throw it to Palmer. What's he do when he catches it? He falls to the ground. It's like, I wasn't expecting to get the catch. It's like when McDonald's milkshake machines are working. You don't know what to do with yourself. Now, that time Palmer did the job correctly. I'm doing what Kansas City likes to do to everybody as of late. Run up the scoreboard on their butts. Yes, the captain of the offense of Tampa Bay the rookie from Notre Dame. I wish they would change up the dialogue. Like, mention how good he looks with those tattoos, though. Look at that beard. The reason he likes the number 69 jersey is because he loves the dirty number. And Bucky O'Hare got the breaks he needed there. And yes, I know somebody's like, Doug, I thought you were getting Marvel vs. Capcom collection. I am, but I'm getting the disc version. And that doesn't come out till November. Because I want that on disc. Because remember, since Disney owns Marvel, I wouldn't be surprised if Disney says, we don't want to make video games anymore. Pull all games off the shelves in the digital store.
You can still download it after.
Some of them, yes. Remember, Deadpool, you couldn't when they removed it originally. I think as long as you still had it on, if you had it downloaded, you could still play it. I know that was kind of like with the PT playable trailer. As long as you never deleted it, you could keep playing it. But once you deleted it, you couldn't download it anymore because the store got removed. Personally, I try anything that I own that Disney owns, Star Wars or Marvel, or I try to keep those on disc, just because it's like, yeah, I can always go back to it then. Third and 1. To Godwin. This is what worries me with this team, because we're just a passing team, because we don't really run the ball that much anymore. Does worry me a little bit. That's one way to get the first down. I'll just run it. I don't think I've only missed one pass in this game. I feel good about myself. And it's a touchdown for us there. And Tazek, what are you playing tonight?
At the moment, looking to the PlayStation Store.
Well, don't forget, on Tuesday, guys, we get the extra games for the month. I will be downloading Secret Agent Clank. Secret Agent, man. All right, let's run the ball. All right, Bucky O'Hare, I'm giving the ball to you, and you get 2 yards. And there goes Bucky O'Hare. Captain Bucky O'Hare, toads beware. Whew. Oh, my back hurts. I need a new spine.
This game real quick, and then I'm gonna be like, gonna have a game for you to play.
Oh God. When you say that, it worries me a bit.
It's not bad.
Okay.
I just think I'm a little too scared to play it myself.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Game literally just dropped Friday. It just got put on console. The game come out like 5 years ago.
It just got put on console now.
You know,
Wonder what it could be. Question, because if it's what I think it is, does it have the word assistant in it?
no.
Okay, I thought maybe you were looking at, because you said could be, because it was scary. I think maybe it was the mortuary's assistant.
I'm debating on getting that.
Oh, that reminds me. Floppy's Playtime 2 and 3 come out in a few weeks on PS5. Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. So I'm like, great, I'll get to buy those and continue that game, because everyone liked my Part 1 playing a Part 1. For some reason, no one really enjoyed the one I was doing with that, the one that's in the school or whatever with the puppets.
Garden of Bonbon.
Yeah, a lot of people were not enjoying that. Some people were like, Doug, it's not you because you're making it funny. Because one messaged me on Twitter. He's like, you're making it fun, but it's just the game. I was like, is the game considered bad by the community? Did I miss something? And I was told, yeah.
It's hit or a miss. Like some people like it, some people don't.
I was like, oh, now I know. I mean, I'm probably still going to go back to that franchise, but I'm just probably going to let it cool off a little bit. We can upgrade some of our stuff.
What's your thoughts on baby dolls? Do they scare you?
If it's the porcelain looking motherfucking ones, yeah, those scare me a bit. If they're non-porcelain ones, I just like, man, they look like Chucky, and I could just drop kick their ass. It's like anything that's porcelain scares the hell out of me on mannequins. Season passing yards record. Okay, that we seen. Alright, so let's see this video that they sent me. Yeah, and the only reason we got the season passing record is because we had to give up on the running game. You know, I still think we lead the league in rushing, but not. But all right, report card. Yeah, there's so much shit to do in this quest mode. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I have replay this.
I am afraid to ask, so
I will. I'll wait for your stream to end, and I'll tell you the game.
all right. Mm. Oh, wow, we play the 49ers next. That's reassuring. '49ers are 7-1. Oh my God. And I want the injury report. Go to the injury report, please. All right, so Mike, we'll have Mike Evans for this week. Good, 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 good. Let's check the standings and see where everyone is real quick. The best team in the AFC right now is the Bills, Bengals at both are 6-3. The worst team in the league are the Patriots, and the AFC and overall at 1-8. Bucks are the best team in the NFC. Worst team is the Giants. So that's not a surprise. Let's see, anything weird leading in the divisions right now? Well, the Raiders are leading the West in the AFC. Somehow the Redskins are leading the East with Dallas right behind them, and then the Eagles and Giants are on life support. And the Niners are pretty much running away with the West. Let me look at the South real quick. Well, if I win the next 3 or 4 games, I'll have the division locked. Because Saints are 3-6, Panthers are 3-6, Atlanta's the only one who can catch me right now. They're 5-4, but I'm 9-0. I'd have to really lose out the next, particularly since I have 3 division wins. If I get 3 more division wins, that's going to be a W. And I've already played the Falcons twice. So. But this was just a little short stream tonight, guys. So when we do come back, though, we'll probably be playing the game against the Niners. We got a bye week after that, and then it will be the Giants. So most likely what's going to happen tomorrow night after the Bears-Lions. Not Bears-Lions, shit. That shows you how much I've been drinking. Bears-Texans. I'll come on. We'll knock out the Niners game. We'll skip the bye week. And if there's time, we'll do the Giants game after. But, yeah, so we're doing pretty good, though. Looks like my best game was on the road against the Saints. We won 105-37. The worst performing game by me was that was when I'm the Titans.
Oh.
Yeah, this is when I'm the quarterback for the Bucks, which you can't really set the difficulty, unfortunately, because of the fact that it's just you playing one position, so there's no difficulty setting, which sucks. It pretty much the only way that's defined in difficulty is like, okay, simulation, arcade, or realistic, which I'm like, oh, I like arcade just because I like Blitz, so sorry. Worst one was actually, we won this game. It was actually the Ravens game. We only won 73-59. That was also the only game besides the first two we didn't get 80-plus points. But next time we'll do the Niners and maybe the Giants. But until then, everyone have a good night. Thank you for coming into this short little stream. And see you all next time. Enjoy the NFL games later today.